The clock is ticking right now to pass a bill protecting the rights of those who served our country and are now suffering from some sort of mental illness. Today, there was a last-minute push here in New York to pass the bill before the legislative session ends. Lynn Falsetti was there and heard their heart-wrenching testimony. Lynn?
Good evening, Greg. These men and women know firsthand the effects of post-traumatic stress disorder and are now speaking out on behalf of the Justice for Our Veterans Act. Now, this would ensure vets get the help they need if they get in trouble with the law as a result of their disorder.
I've seen arms blown open. I have seen suicide on the boat. I have been a victim of rape.
Steven Cippitelli served 5 years in the U.S. Navy. By looking at him, you can see he has suffered physically, but there are unseen wounds.
I cry myself to sleep every night when I can sleep from the nightmares and the anxiety attacks and the pain as well, everything. It's just absolute putrid hell.
And he's not alone. Studies show over 27,000 post 9/11 vets in New York State have PTSD, traumatic brain injury, or suffer from major depression. Many suffering from PTSD land in front of a judge, including Linda McInnes.
I came home with the hatred in my heart because that's what you're taught. You're taught to go over there and hate those other people who you don't even know. And you're told to kill them. But when you come home, there's no transitioning. I just had to serve my time. I had to serve my time, or if not, bail myself out, and that's it. Unfortunately, I went back to the same situation and the same community that I went back and did the same crimes again, all over again.
This bill would create a procedure for the courts to provide a medical assessment to determine if a veteran suffers from a service-related illness, then determine if that played a role in the crime and get them appropriate treatment.
No one in the court except the veteran knows the person's a veteran, much less the issues that they're dealing with, the issues that you heard about here today. So this bill needs to pass now.
And veterans charged with a Class A felony of murder, arson, kidnapping, or any sex offense, they're not eligible for the program under the bill. And should the court find a veteran does in fact suffer from a service-related mental illness that played a role in the crime, they would then be entered into an alternative process with treatment. Then the court would reduce or dismiss those charges. The Justice for Our Veterans Act has gone through the Codes Committee and is now in rules, but has yet to go to the floor. Live in the studio, Lynn Falsetti, CBS 6 News.